Welcome to this lecture on leadership and accountability in internal controls. In this session, we'll explore how strong leadership and a culture of accountability are essential to building and maintaining an effective internal control system. Internal controls do not exist in isolation. They rely on people. Leadership defines the tone at the top, sets ethical standards, and ensures that responsibilities for control activities are clearly assigned and enforced throughout the organization. Accountability ensures that everyone, from executives to staff, understands their role in maintaining control effectiveness. Let's start by discussing the role of leadership in internal controls. Leaders are responsible for establishing and maintaining an environment that supports integrity, transparency, and control consciousness. They must demonstrate through their actions that compliance and ethics matter as much as performance and profit. This is often referred to as tone at the top. When leaders consistently act in accordance with the organization's values, they create trust and inspire similar behavior across all levels. Effective leadership also ensures that internal controls are integrated into strategic and operational planning. This means allocating sufficient resources, defining responsibilities clearly, and supporting risk management initiatives. Leaders who view internal control as a value driver, rather than a compliance burden, help embed it into the organization's culture and decision-making processes. Leadership begins with establishing a clear vision of governance and accountability. Senior management and the board must articulate why internal controls matter to protect assets, ensure compliance, and build stakeholder confidence. These expectations should be communicated consistently through policies, codes of conduct, and regular leadership messaging. 2. Accountability depends on clarity. Each employee must know their control responsibilities and how their actions contribute to broader objectives. For example, managers are accountable for ensuring reconciliations are performed, approvals are documented, and risks are reported promptly. Cross-functional collaboration ensures that ownership of controls is distributed, not concentrated. 3. Leaders must empower employees by providing the tools, training, and authority necessary to uphold control principles. Empowerment fosters ownership. When people understand the impact of their work, they become more proactive in managing risks and reporting issues. Regular communication, mentorship, and recognition reinforce positive control behavior. 4. Leadership accountability includes ongoing monitoring of the control environment. Senior leaders should review audit reports, track remediation progress, and ensure timely corrective actions. Boards of directors and audit committees play an oversight role, ensuring that management maintains control discipline and transparency. Ethical leadership is the cornerstone of effective internal controls. When leaders act with integrity, it signals to the organization that ethics come first. Policies are only as strong as the example set by leadership. Leaders who prioritize ethics create a culture where employees feel safe reporting concerns and doing the right thing. 6. To reinforce accountability, organizations should link performance evaluations to control effectiveness and ethical behavior. For example, managers could be evaluated on timely completion of reconciliations, audit readiness, and adherence to compliance requirements. When accountability is tied to performance incentives, employees are more likely to prioritize control responsibilities. 7. Leadership must maintain open lines of communication across the organization. This includes regular reporting on control effectiveness, risk management outcomes, and corrective actions. Transparency helps prevent misinformation and promotes collective ownership of internal controls. Let's consider an example. A multinational company discovered recurring control failures due to poor segregation of duties. Instead of simply issuing disciplinary measures, leadership launched a company-wide accountability initiative. This included leadership training, process redesign, and clear communication of responsibilities. Within a year, the company achieved near-perfect compliance with control policies and improved audit results dramatically. This demonstrates how leadership accountability can transform a weak control environment into a strong one. Boards and audit committees are responsible for ensuring that management maintains effective internal control systems. They provide independent oversight, challenge assumptions, and review control assessments. A strong board ensures that management's control commitments are met and that the organization's ethical standards are upheld. In summary, leadership and accountability are the driving forces behind effective internal controls. Leaders must set the tone, define clear responsibilities, empower employees, and uphold integrity. Accountability ensures that everyone takes ownership of their role in maintaining control effectiveness. When leadership and accountability work hand in hand, internal controls become more than compliance. They become a foundation for trust, performance, and long-term success. In our next lecture, we'll explore emerging trends in internal control, discussing how technology, analytics, and changing regulations are shaping the future of leadership in control governance. Thank you for joining me in this session on leadership and accountability in internal controls.